Southern boy, certified.
I'm not saying I'm gonna rule the world or I'm gonna change the world.
On the jailhouse, I'm not saying
I'm gonna rule the world or I'm gonna change the world.
Let me see. On the jailhouse, I'm not
saying I'm gonna rule the world or I'm gonna change the world.
All the political prisoners. Let me see. On the jailhouse, I'm not.
I'm not saying I'm going to rule the world or I'm going to change the world, but I guarantee that I will spark the brain that will change the world.
In places in places they forgot, in streets they gave up on, we show up. In places they forgot, in streets they gave up on, we show up. Not as politicians, but as protectors. Not for power, for the people.
They're pressing a family on 5th Street. It's getting bad. Kids involved.
Stay with them. I'm pulling up now.
You lost, politician? No. You did.
You're the one from the cars, right?
Yeah. But that don't matter. You safe. That's what matters. In places they forgot, in streets they gave up on, we show up. Not as politicians, but as protectors. Not for power, for the people. If nobody's coming, then I will.
Step back. This is federal business.
Not like this.
Nobody's getting taken today. This ain't about speeches. It's about showing up. Vote for Eugene Weems for Congress.
At sunrise, Eugene watches the city rush by and wonders if he still belongs. He searches for familiar faces, but old friends turn away as if he is invisible. Night after night, he drifts between corners and platforms, carrying silence like weight. With steady winds, confidence returns, and even leaders start trusting him again. He remembers the struggle, so he turns outward and starts serving others first. Soon, neighbors urge him to speak for them, and he feels a bigger calling. He campaigns block by block, listening hard and turning pain into a clear plan. When the votes land, he steps forward humbled, ready to carry their hopes. He fights for the overlooked, proving dignity is policy, not a privilege.
Hey.
Hi, Mr. Wilson. How you doing?
Can you hear? Okay, y'all can hear me now. Okay. Welcome to Politics with Lata Wilson. I have a very special guest on today, future mayor-elect, Miss Amy Malone.
Hello, Mr. Talon, Lata Talon Wilson. How are you doing? I'm saying every name on the screen.
Either one works, either one works.
Okay, I'm gonna say Talon. How you doing?
So, how you doing today, Miss Malone?
Well, I'm blessed.
How you doing today?
I'm blessed. I'm all is well.
Amen.
All is well on the campaign trail. Yes.
So I read a news article this morning that said you killed it on the stage at the debate yesterday. Tell us about that.
We had a forum yesterday in the 4th Ward. Myself and two other candidates were there. We were missing a few, but it was a good one. Good conversation. The 4th Ward has some unique things going on, so we were able to talk about those things that were specific to the 4th Ward. So it was a good conversation.
Okay, and if you don't mind me asking, what was like 3 of those specific things to the 4th Ward?
So the 4th Ward, one is an evacuation plan. There's not one in place right now, but a lot of the residents of the 4th Ward live right by the mountain line, right in front of the mountain. And so without any type of evacuation plan in place, it's very dangerous. And people want to know why we don't have a plan in place. We've had fires. We want to, make sure that our residents are safe. So that's one of the issues. Also, we talked a lot about our homeless crisis right now, because we do have a large number of the homeless population coming to the 4th Ward, going into the mountains. They're going into the mountains, and they are also in the drain. So we just kind of, Yeah, so we have some very specific issues there, and traffic due to Yamava. Yamava traffic is the wash. I'm sorry, not the drain, the wash. We have a lot of the homeless community in the wash, but then we also have a really the traffic on the fourth ward because of Yamava, and especially on the weekends and the days that they have concerts, it's very backed up. So these are some of the main issues that we are dealing with here, along with our roads. Our roads are pretty horrific.
Okay.
Yes.
Ooh,
so
real horrific.
That's what we talked about. Yes. People want answers. They do.
And they deserve them, because
they
do. As politicians, we actually work for them. It's not the other way around.
I think that sometimes people forget that, especially when you're running for office. It's almost like there are two different people: those who run, and then the person who actually gets into office. People morph into somebody different, and they forget that they actually work for the residents and the constituents that got them there. The agenda should not change.
Okay, so we normally would ask on the panel, on the show, how did we meet in politics? But we already did an interview that goes over that, so we're gonna cut into our interview.
Okay, sounds good.
We'll be back in 6 minutes. We'll be back in 6 minutes and 30 seconds.
Hey, you're tuned in to Politics with Lata Wilson. I'm in downtown San Bernardino, and guess who I ran into? Miss Amy Malone. How you doing, Miss Amy Malone?
I am wonderful. Thank you for having me. I'm glad you ran into me.
Thank you. So on Politics with Lata. Hey, you're tuned in to Politics with Lata Wilson. I'm in downtown San Bernardino, and guess who I ran into? Miss Amy Malone. How you doing, Miss Amy Malone?
I am wonderful. Thank you for having me. I'm glad you ran into me.
Thank you. So on Politics with Lata Wilson, I always start off with, how did we meet in politics?
You were running for mayor against me.
Okay.
That's really how we met.
We keep it real on this.
We met when we were both running for mayor, and you and I had a conversation. We had an opportunity to talk, as we should, as people who are running should. And hey, it was all good from the beginning. And we've just continued this relationship and start building, and we are here now.
And now we're here. And that's what I would like to input into politics is, I've lost two what I call great friends. Before I got into politics, we were great friends. But since me being into politics, I lost two great friends because of politics, and it shouldn't be that way. Like,
no,
a person should be allowed to practice their right to engage in government however they should feel, whether it's running for school board or running for city council or running for governor, whatever. As a civilian, you have the right to do that.
You do. It's actually, you have a right to do it, and it's your duty. Everyone should activate their civic engagement, whatever that is. You don't have to get along. You don't have to agree. Let me say that. But you can agree to disagree. And that's okay. And some people can't discuss politics, and that's okay too. But I don't want to ever lose relationships. I want to build on relationships. That's why I like the fact that we are able to talk. We are able to, because our goal is the same.
Our goal is the same. We want the best for the city.
We want the best for San Bernardino.
We want the best for the city. So
that's it.
As long as we both want the best for the city, we can always agree to that.
That's right. And how are we going to get that? How are we going to get there? You may have an idea that I didn't have, and if you share that with me, and you say to me, "Hey, run with it, Amy," and I might want to work with you on that. That's how we build.
And you might have an idea that I could better execute.
Absolutely.
So it's your idea, but I have the resources to execute it better.
Absolutely.
So it's just one hand washes the other.
I think so. That's what we do.
And that's how we work together, and that's how we build a thriving city.
Exactly. And that's what we need more of.
Yeah.
We need more of that. We need people who are willing to work together. It's not about who did it. It's about making sure that it gets done.
Exactly. Like these buildings. Nobody knows who built these buildings as far as the individuals.
That's right.
But we have the ability to access
That's right.
and utilize
That's right.
it. We don't matter if Jamie
built it,
who built it, who laid the concrete.
As long as it's there.
As long as it's there and we're able to access it in today's world.
That's right.
Hey,
that's right.
An earthquake comes, nothing falls on us.
We're good. We're all good. And that's important. That's important. I think that too many times people are worried about who's going to get the credit for something, who's in charge. Right now, I want to see progress.
Yeah.
That's it. Just the progress. A solid plan. How are we moving forward? Who are the best people to work with to do it? And let's work. Let's get into action.
So still in a question from my partner, Mike TV. What made you want to run for mayor?
There were a couple of things. Initially, I did, I was civically engaged. I was going to city council meetings. There was an incident at a city council meeting a few years ago, and I was Zoom bombed and called some pretty horrible things, and some things were done. But I was there with the purpose of giving my thoughts on a city manager that they were going to hire that I did not think was qualified.
Okay.
So I've always been very civically engaged. I've always felt that in order for me to complain about something, I have to be willing to go and do the work to change things.
Okay.
And so that was what my initial introduction.
Be the change that you want to become.
Yes. Yeah. And my initial introduction to city council, to San Bernardino, was at that city council meeting. And there wasn't real leadership there.
Yeah.
I wasn't contacted about what happened. What happened to me was offensive, not only to me, but it was offensive to everybody that was in attendance. And I felt that it should have been addressed in a different way, and it was not. I thought that it should have been swift, because this is a city that is not built on racism. This is a city that should never ever be looked at in that way. But what happened to me was a racist attack, and it should have been immediately spoken against by the mayor at that time, and any council that was there should just say, this is not who we are as a city. And that didn't happen until I had to say something.
Okay.
So that showed me then that there was a break in leadership and in the way that things should happen. And then I just started getting involved, and I saw that we were not growing as a city, but every city around us was growing.
Yeah.
Every city around us is starting to thrive, and we see them building up. And then I come downtown, and it looks like a ghost town.
Yep.
It looks like a ghost town. We have boarded up buildings. We have buildings that are not occupied, broken glass. I mean, it's
broken glass
everywhere. People, So, but that's a problem, because it's a beautiful city.
So,
okay,
you can't hear me?
Now I can.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. So what did you think about that's part one of the interview. We have part two, it's going to get into some more stuff, but that's part one. We don't want to give it to them all in one watch.
No,
we want to
it was fun. Yes. I had a great time with you. Yes. We almost started rapping. I had a great time.
we had a ball.
Yeah, it was good.
We had a ball. That was definitely one of my best interviews. So is there something in that part one that you've seen that you want to add to, or you want to go over?
Well, we talked a little bit. We touched a little bit on downtown San Bernardino and the fact that it is not it's not, doesn't feel like it's open for business. Some people feel like, it is, but downtown used to be vibrant and thriving, and that is no longer the case. Mm-hmm. Yes. And we need to do something about that, and we need to do something about it swiftly. There needs to be a solid plan in place to open downtown up for business, bring in some new business, occupy those storefronts so that we can stop, buildings are going up in flames, and they're going up in flames because they're neglected.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So and what I admire about you, Miss Malone, is you lead by example.
I try. I absolutely
try. You lead by example. What you just spoke on is what you're doing.
Correct.
Because your headquarters is downtown San Bernardino.
My headquarters is downtown storefront. When I walk outside, I want to see people down there. I had a couple of ladies came down to get coffee next door at the Pulse. They have a coffee shop there. And, when I talked to them, they said, we saw online, that this was great coffee. We want to be able to walk around, but there's no place to go. Where should we go? And that to me was horrible. We're bringing people in, and we don't have anything for them to do when they come to town.
When they come here, once they here, it's like they're like, well, what's next? What is there to do? Okay,
we have to turn that around. Yeah. We have to change that, and we can do that. Yeah. We have to be more opening, more welcoming to business owners, small business owners. That's where I really believe can occupy some of those storefronts right now.
Yeah.
We just have to give them.
So, being that we're going down that road, what are you going to do to change the qualifications of having a business in San Bernardino? Because there's so much red tape in just starting a business in San Bernardino, and as soon as you start a business in San Bernardino want their money immediately.
Well, that's right. And we need to change that. We need to make it more welcoming so that people can come to San Bernardino and feel like we are being supportive of their business. And the way to do that is to streamline the process, the permitting and licensing process, streamline that, make it consistent so that you are not being told 2 or 3 different things when you call down there, but that there's some consistency. I'd like to start a business blueprint, San Bernardino business blueprint. When you come, if you want to start a business, we give you a blueprint that shows you exactly how you need to start it, who you need to contact, what permits are needed, what those phone numbers are, and provide resources to our new business owners so that they can succeed. I don't believe that we are doing what's needed to support those who are coming into to San Bernardino for business, and we need to turn that around, and we can do that. We can do that immediately. I want to also have a business incubator so that we have workshops and we are supporting the businesses that are here. We are able to share the resources and really build on that so that we can bring people into our storefronts and they are able to do so and actually are getting help from the city to sustain their business.
Okay. So after our interview, we hit the streets, we put boots on the ground, and took a little tour. We're going to go into that for 3 minutes, and then we'll come back and talk about it.
Sounds good.
San
nigga to get there. Shoot out with the other side, lost it so, but I didn't care. 19, had me a baby because I hit bare. Face the case, looking at life, you know I've been there. Walking through the town, you better use a vest. They might miss your head, but they won't miss your chest. They pull up beside you in a 2-door SS. Bullets, they don't find good, you just bless on me. I went around the whole globe, reppin' IE. From rolling through the whole town, tank was on E. Now I'm the man of the hour. I return to the town to feel my power. Shout out to the cowboys. San Bernardino, where we never had a hero. Where your chance is less than zero. To make it out, we come from San Bernardino, from the land, the town, the people. Any and every kind of evil. It goes down, it goes down. Nowadays, cause ratting used to leave their head on satin. Leaky mouse would get to gatting. The heat popping like what's happening. They ain't out here slinging packs, they out buying. They no longer out here pimping, they out buying. They be popping. Let me tell you how that works. You be high as Captain Kirk until you captain of the hearse. You be down in red shirt, clean. Pick the song. Hey, prosper, live long. Leave it long. Hey, throw up the piece. Thumb in between, other 2 fingers out. Now you're throwing IE. If you see me in the street, give me love of 50 feet. Think you got a faster draw, you getting beaten. San Bernardino, San Bernardino, where we never had a hero. Where your chance is less than zero. To make it out, we come from San Bernardino, from the land, the town, the people. Any and every kind of evil. It goes down, it goes down.
Tour that we took. So what did you feel about our little tour that we took? Oh, you can't. So what did you feel about our tour that we took?
Okay, like I told you, it was
okay.
I had a great time seeing San Bernardino's from your eyes and seeing your San Bernardino.
Yeah,
it was really informative.
Yeah, we went. Mm-hmm. And we went some other places that we didn't show, but so Valley College, like I said, I'm a real advocate for education because I feel like unless you have a special skill, like a special talent, play basketball, play football, athlete, or you just gifted with an awesome brain, or any regular person, could get an education or could get a skill, and Valley College, offers that skill training, is that great segue to education as far as getting a 2-year degree and then going on to get a 4-year degree. And that's what personally saved my life from being in the streets,
and
so
having an opportunity
that's the way
to
I
hear
recommend
your story
for most people that's in the ghetto.
Yeah.
That may not
hearing your story.
That feels like there's no way out. Yeah. That feels like there's no way out. There is a way out, and a definite way out. A definite way out, a 100% way out is through a skill or education. And San Bernardino Valley College offers a introductory to both of those.
Mm-hmm. No, I agree with you. And again, having the opportunity to hear your story was inspiring. And it's a story that many need to hear right now, because we have young people who don't have a lot of hope. You give your story is a story of hope, and it's tangible. It's something they can do. You know, there's something they can do right now.
It's something that they can touch, they can feel. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I can even walk them through the process. You know, I could either even go to Valley and check them in. And, you know, again, you know, it's
right.
I'm available for my community. You know, wherever y'all need help, you know, let's get it. No excuses. You know, that's what I live by. No excuses.
And we need more people like that, willing to give of themselves, willing to share their history, because so many people are afraid to share their past. They want people to see who they are right now and ignore, you know, where they've come from. But when you share where you've come from, it lets people know you can change too. You can have anything that you set your mind to. I don't know if you've ever heard the phrase wasted talent. Wasted talent to me is so sad, because we have people here who are bright, intelligent, and can do all kind of things, and we never get an opportunity to see their full potential because they stop, you know, before they actually fulfill that potential or go after it. They don't go after it. So we need people like you who encourage people, you know, don't waste your talent.
It's crazy because we have a saying on the San Bernardino streets that goes, "This town has taken away the best of them." You know, just San Bernardino has taken away some of the best talent that nobody will ever get to see, hear about, you know, just because of the lack of opportunity.
Right. And we have to, and the only way that we combat that and we turn that around, we can turn that around with people like you who are willing to give back and get into the community and really touch the people, not, you know, tell them from afar, but actually get in there and walk people through the process. Help them. Yes. Help them.
Yeah. For sure.
That's how we build San Bernardino.
For sure.
That's how we build it. That's why my motto right now is one person, one ward, one San Bernardino. That's how we grow.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, I currently live in 1-5, but I'm from Ward 6. And I think I'm talented enough to occupy both. So you know, you can count me in. You can count me in for the 56th
That's why I tell people
ward,
I'm an all ward. I want to be an all
you count
ward
me
mayor.
in for the 56th ward.
We got I'm gonna count you in from ward 1 through 7. 1 through 7. You can't be. We're not gonna let you do 5 and 6. No. No. We're gonna do all wards. This is I'm an all ward mayor, and you are an all ward community leader.
Okay.
Yeah,
well, lock me in for all 7. I just got to get familiar with. I can get familiar with 4 to 7, but 6, 5, and 7, I frequent.
Well, good.
Or 6, 5, and 7. So I just got to get.
We have some work to do.
Awards. Yeah.
We have some work
for
to
sure,
do.
And it's always work to do. The work is never done.
No.
Yeah, the work is never done. Not with this.
No, it isn't.
Yeah,
and that's
we always have people that we have to coach up.
Right, and as long as we're willing to do the work, we will continue to move forward. It's when people feel they get comfortable and complacent. That's when you stop growing, and that's what I think has happened to the city of San Bernardino under the current leadership is complacency. We deserve more. And when we stop reaching for excellence and moving forward, then we get mediocre. We are better than mediocre. We're much better than mediocre.
We can't settle for mediocrity. Yeah, we can't settle for that.
No. So that's what that's what I'm looking towards. No, we cannot. And the people deserve better. We deserve better. And we need our elected officials.
And you know what?
Go ahead. Oh, I'm just saying we need our elected officials to do their jobs. That's it. We're not asking anybody to do anything extra. Just do the job that you were elected to do. And that means building this city back up to the great city, the great all-American city that it once was. We need to revive that again.
If you talk to 10 people from any ethnicity from San Bernardino that's from here, you won't get an average conversation or average anything from them.
No,
they believe that they're better than what San Bernardino is representing,
and they are.
You even see that with the remarks that people make. Yeah, you even see that in the remarks that people make at the city council meeting. Some people get up there and I'll be like, "Wow, why aren't you on the dais?"
Exactly. And we have to, I feel like we have to see the residents of San Bernardino the way that they are. Intelligent, bright, with a lot of pride, lot of pride for their city. And we have to start treating them better. We have to listen and give them their voice a place in this city, in the growth of this city. And that's what's missing. And that's what's missing, bottom line. And we can change that. We can change it. Yeah. So we got to work together, though. It's a united San Bernardino that will push us forward.
For sure. So, okay. So what could you tell the people that didn't have a chance to attend the forum yesterday? What was your main topics? What main
uniting
things did you touch?
So overall, I know that in order for us to be successful, we have to move together as one, united. So one of the main topics in all of my forums is to unite our city council. There's so much division. The divisiveness in city council is stopping us from growing. So that needs to stop. And the current administration has not been able to do that. We need to bring our council together with our city manager and come up with a plan that is a solid plan that everyone can get behind to move the city forward. We have to stop working in silos. We have to stop working on our own personal agendas and work together to address the pressing issues that we face right now as a city, as a united city. And there are things that we can unite, we can all look to and see that's an issue. Economic development, our homeless crisis, and our infrastructure. Those are things that we know right now are broken. And the only way we fix that is together. And so that means a united council. And people say that they feel that the council will never be united, but I don't believe that. The council will be united. The council needs strong leadership. And someone who is ready to communicate. Someone who is ready to communicate with everyone. We can't be, this is not personal. This is not a personal, feeling, I don't like this person. You don't have to like somebody to work with someone. There just needs to be a level of respect. With somebody. That's right. Respect and professionalism. That's what needs to be brought to City Hall. Respect, professionalism, and integrity. That's how we move people forward. Let people know that they are valued. That they're valued. Their expertise is valued. Their voice is valued. And that's how we bring people together. Stop belittling each other. Stop being disrespectful to each other. And start working in a professional atmosphere. Change the culture of City Hall to one that is professional, that is respectful, and where we do not tolerate disrespect, degrading, or treating people like their voice doesn't matter. treating people like they are less than. That is not acceptable in any environment. And so I've never accepted anything like that. I've worked with individuals in a large company. I've worked in intimate companies, but every place that I've worked, every environment that I've worked in has been one that is one with respect, integrity, dignity, and professionalism.
Yeah, those are great things. And it's like being a leader, you know, how I could tell good leadership from bad leadership is a good leader knows that everything is not going to be evened out or equal. The good leader knows that sometimes they're going to have to exert themselves in other areas and that they wouldn't have to exert themselves in other areas, you know. But now in your leadership, if you're unwilling to do that and they're just cutting people off, it's like that stunts the whole growth of the project. It's like having a group. Yeah, it's like having a group project in college. Like I'm an A student, so whatever it's gonna take for our group to get an A, that's what I'm gonna do. I don't care if this person don't do their job. I'm gonna do my job and their job.
And their job. Yeah, and the solution is not replacing.
I can't afford to get. Yeah. I can't afford to get a B. I'm trying to get in law school.
Get an A.
So yes. My transcripts have to say all A's. Yeah.
Exactly. And it cannot be replacing the person who's there. The council is a council that has been elected by the residents of San Bernardino. So whoever the people elect, that's who I'm going to work with. That should be the plan, period. Yeah, that's who you work with, who the people want, not who you are pushing for the people to vote for. That's not democracy. That's not democracy at work. And that's what we want. Yeah. We want leadership that can work with whoever is there, that can build coalitions, build our dais, and make sure that we are working together. That's what's missing right now. And we can change that. That's the good thing, is that's fixable. That's something that we can fix. And that's fixable with a vote.
That's real fixable.
That's fixable.
Yeah, and you just have to find out what motivates people. And a good leader would do that. A good leader knows, you know, the motivation of his personnel. You know,
that's right.
I can't.
And most people just want to win. Most people want to win. They want to be successful. So how are we going to be successful together? That's what we have to look at, is what is the end goal? What are we trying to do, and how are we going to get there?
For sure. You have a comment.
I agree.
You can't be a leader,
a good leader, until one learns how to follow one. And I agree with that. I believe that everybody has a time. I have had the time where I've followed and I've supported others. And then there's a time where you lead, but you use all of the experience that you've had over the years to support where you are right now. And right now, I'm using my 35 years of experience as a communications professional and working with others and pushing others forward to now be that person that's in the forefront to change the trajectory of San Bernardino and push this city forward.
Okay, so I gotta interject on your communication and your pushing people forward, because I see that platinum plaque behind you, and me being in the record business, I know the type of communication and the type of pushing that it takes to achieve that mark.
Yes. So yes. I'm proud of that. I have a couple of them. I've had a couple of projects.
Man, hey, that just means it's in you and it's not on you if you got a couple of them. Because you can get lucky. You can get lucky and catch a one-hit wonder. Know what I'm saying? And get one of those. But now if you got several, that means that you got the formula. You got the recipe. You know.
And that one is actually That one is actually a gospel one, which is very difficult. That one is from Juanita Bynum.
Difficult. Difficult.
Yes.
Difficult times 100 for gospel.
That's a gospel. That's a gospel one. I've worked with like Juvenile always went platinum. Chingy went platinum. People like that. They pretty much all were consistently going platinum in that time, because I worked with a lot of hip hop artists back when, and that's when it was new. So they did, but I believe Juanita Bynum. That's
so you're used to working with big personalities.
Yes,
that you're used to working with big personalities, so you know.
Yes.
You know how to stroke an ego and make sure people stay where they need to be in order to get the job done, but at the same time, you know how to make sure the business is taken care of.
I know how to create a plan. That's what I know how to do. I know how to create a plan and execute that plan. I've worked with New Edition. New Edition, that's several different personalities, that you're working with. SWV, different personalities that you're working with. I worked with Black Sabbath early on in my career. Black Sabbath and the Go-Go's, different personalities. So everybody, but if you let everyone know, we have a plan, and that plan can take you from point A to where you want to be. And if that is what they want, if you want to win, that's what I always say. Do you want to win? If you want to win, I have a winning formula. Let me execute that formula, and I will take you where you want to go.
Yeah, because the loser. Yeah, because once you put the plan in place and it's laid out from A to Z, the losers will eliminate themselves.
Yes, they will.
They'll say, "Oh yeah, I can't. Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, that's too much. That's too much."
But stick with a winning formula.
I ain't gonna be able to do all that.
And trust the process. Trust the process. Trust that it's someone,
and know that it is a process.
Yeah, it's a plan. You have to have a plan. I say that when you want something to work, if you want to grow,
is a process. Like
it's a
the
process.
stove got to be set at a certain temperature.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct. And if you want to bake something, make something, whatever that is, you need the right ingredients and you need the right process in order to get the result that you want.
Exactly. It's not just as easy as going to Walmart and just buying one of Patty's pies that's already manufactured. That's some off the shelf type stuff. We in
that's
a
quick fix
situation right now.
Yes, that's a quick fix. We don't do quick fixes here. No. We don't do quick fixes. No. we
got about 10 more minutes. Is there something that you? Yeah, so we got about 10 more minutes. I'm gonna play a clip for about 3 of it, and then give you 7 minutes to come and let the people know where to go vote, how to vote for you, how to get you elected in the office.
Okay, sounds good.
In places they forgot, in streets they gave up on, we show up. Not as politicians, in places they forgot, in streets they gave up on, we show up. Not as politicians, but as protectors. Not for power, for the people.
They're pressing a family on 5th Street. It's getting bad. Kids involved.
Stay with them. I'm pulling up now.
You lost, politician? No. You did.
You're the one from the cars, right?
Yeah. But that don't matter. You safe. That's what matters. In places they forgot, in streets they gave up on, we show up. Not as politicians, but as protectors. Not for power, for the people. If nobody's coming, then I will.
Step back. This is federal business.
Not like this.
Nobody's getting taken today.
We're gonna make it better. We're gonna make it redder. We're gonna make it better. We're gonna make it right.
This ain't about speeches. It's about showing up. Vote for Eugene Weems for Congress.
So, they can't hear me. All right. I think they can hear me now.
I can hear you.
So we want to give you the rest. Yeah, we want to give you the rest of the time to talk to your constituents, talk to your voters, but just know that you're welcome to come on the show at any time. Just give me a text. Let me know. We got to do part
appreciate
two,
that.
So hopefully you come back so we can reveal the part 2 of the interview. And
absolutely,
yeah, just take the rest of the time to talk to your San Bernardinoans.
Bernardinoans. Well, first, thank you for allowing me to. Still there? Oh, there we go.
Oh,
thanks for allowing me.
Wait. Hold on.
Okay. Thank you. All right. I have a full screen. Thank you for allowing me to come on the show. Thank you for showing me your San Bernardino through your eyes. It was enlightening. It was insightful. And you shared a lot of things about San Bernardino and the history of San Bernardino that you can't get from books and newspapers and things of that nature. These are experiences that have to come from individuals. And that's what I love about the city. I love the people of San Bernardino. I love the pride that the people have. I love my neighbors, just talking to them. I've had an opportunity to go and sit with the Golden Age girls, the Golden Age group at the Acoma Center in the 6th Ward, and sit with those ladies. These are women who are the average, I believe they're all over 60, 65. But these ladies went to school together. They went to elementary, junior high, high school together. They went through marriages together, weddings, had babies together, and buried loved ones together. That's the type of city San Bernardino is. I had an opportunity to visit barbershops and beauty shops this weekend, various people in different wards, and everyone had the same story. They are hard-working people that are just trying to take care of their families, feed their families, and enjoy life. That is what San Bernardino is about. People giving opportunities to each other, spending time with each other, and building each other up. And that's what I want to be for the residents of San Bernardino, is a mayor, an all-ward mayor, a mayor for everyone, not for just the Black community, not for a specific community, for all communities, for every race, every age, every gender. I'm an all person mayor, an all ward mayor, and I won't be put into a box and anyone say that, oh, she's just for this group or she's just for this group. No, I'm for the betterment of the city of San Bernardino. Together, we can move this city forward. We can make this city the all-American city again. We can now change what that means because we are doing it united. We can now say that we are absolutely the new all-American city. And what that means we will work together to grow. We will change the narrative and change the conversation about this city. We have beautiful things here. We have a beautiful mountainscape. We have a downtown that has all the potential in the world to open back up and thrive again. We have a community that is ready to work together to see San Bernardino better tomorrow than it is today. And the way that happens is when San Bernardino, the people of San Bernardino, take a chance on someone new. Take a chance on Amy Malone. I ask that you go to my website. I ask that you learn about my platform, learn a little bit about me and what my experience is and what I want to do for this city, how I want this city to grow, how I want us to work together, and some of the projects that I've worked on in the past. This is something that we can do. I ask that you give me a chance, and please do not be fooled by the rhetoric that you hear going on. Please do more than what people are expecting you to do, because right now you have certain people who feel like name recognition is enough. They feel like face recognition is enough and that money can buy their way back into that seat. But I believe better. I believe that the people of San Bernardino want something different. They want new energy, a new vision, and someone who will step in and work hard to move the city forward, work to unite San Bernardino, step outside of the norm and bring something different. That's what I will do. I will step outside of just within the city limits. Go to Sacramento, speak with our representatives and bring them a solid plan. We can't ask for people to help us if we don't have a solid plan. So that's what I bring to City Hall, an actual plan that can work, that can grow, that help the city grow. And I will work with our elected officials to do just that. We are San Bernardino. We are the pride of the Inland Empire, and it's time that we start treating each other like that and treating the city like that and making sure that others see us the way that we see ourselves as the all-American city, united together, one person, one ward, one San Bernardino. Vote for Amy Malone to be the next mayor of this city. You can visit me at Amy, A-M-Y, Malone, M-A-L-O-N-E, 4, mayor.com. Amy Malone for mayor.com. That's also my social media handle, Amy Malone for mayor. I look forward to working towards being the best mayor this city has ever seen. And the only way that I can do that is if you, my neighbors, the residents of San Bernardino will work with me to move this city in the direction that we all want to see it to go. And that is up. We have all the potential in the world and we can do anything.
We're on the way up.
We are on the comeback. We're on the way up. We are on the comeback. And the only thing that can get in our way is us. So yeah. I'm asking San Bernardino, step outside of your comfort zone. Do something different. Because the very meaning of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and expecting a different outcome. We cannot keep re-electing the same people and expecting something different. Mm-hmm. Yeah. That is my conversation for San Bernardino. And I hope people will learn more about me.
Well, thanks for coming on to the show. And like I said, you're always welcome. Just let us know. Okay. And we'll see y'all once again on Politics with Lata Wilson. Peace out.
Thank you.
Southern Boy certified.